Hello students, this is Vincent sir here. Today we are going to start short story writing. And you must be wondering actually what is short story writing. Short story is a fictional work of prose that is shorter than a novel, usually focusing on one plot, one or two characters with one center theme. Okay, I repeat, a short story is a fictional work of prose that is shorter than novel, usually focusing on one plot, one or two characters with one central theme. Is that clear? So, there are a few steps you have to keep in mind while writing a story. So, usually there is no norms laid down for writing a story, but for creation of a good story. So a writer must consider these steps. So the first steps while writing a story is to write an interesting story. A writer must focus on the center characters to catch off his or her emotions and qualities. Is that clear? So second step is, as the story is a short description of scene or incident, the details should be mentioned creatively to develop the reader's interest. Another step is, while building up a plot of story, a writer should make sure that sequence of event is proper in order to avoid confusion. Is that clear? So, another step is, a writer of the story may use his or her own personal style of writing in the story. So, another point, the fifth point is, the story, the ending of the story should be perfect and apt in order to add the extra significance to the story. Okay, so these are the steps, or few steps you should follow for creating a good or interesting story. Is that clear? Okay, students, now these are the points you have to keep in mind while writing a story. Okay, so first point is, while writing a story, the focus should be on a single incident. I repeat, while writing a short story, remember, while writing a short story, focus should be on a single incident. Is that clear? Number two, while writing a short story, you should always write in past tense. Is that clear? So another point is, frame a story keeping in mind the central character. Is that clear? So another point is, add twist and turn to develop the reader's interest. Is that clear? So another point is, the climax of the story should be very clear. Another point is for the students, while writing a short story, stick the word limit between 150 to 200 words. So another point is, make sure that story has a moral or message if it required. So these are the points you should remember, or you should remember while writing a short story. Is that clear? Now I will show you the format of short story writing with the question. Is that clear? Okay students, so I am here with the format of the short story writing. So the question here is, develop a short story in 150 to 200 words leading to the ending given below. I have been eager and equally restless to know about his whereabouts. So ending should be I have been eager and equally restless to know about his whereabouts. So as such, okay, your short story maybe divided into 3 paragraphs or 4 paragraphs. Okay, the first would be an interesting start. Okay, the middle part you have to build a plot, and at last is a climax. Okay, so first you have to write the title, or you have to give the title for a story. So the unusual beggar. There is a footpath opposite to my school beside a very old house complex. In one of its unnoticed dark corners, there lived a beggar. On my birthday, my mother told me to give some alms to a beggar. That was the day when I met him for the first time. He seemed to be a gentle person. Fortune had not given in his favor. He was reduced to poor beggar even after living a comfortable life of luxury. Okay. Later on, I tried to give him money many times, but mostly he denied taking it. He always used to say that he was not a beggar by choice, and if someone could employ him, then he would love to work. Hence, I asked many people to give him some work, but no one was ready. Fortunately, a friend's father needed a car cleaner for his society. With some persuasion, he consented to employ the beggar. I was elated and ran to the beggar. Surprisingly, he was nowhere to be found. I searched the nearby area but could not trace him. Since that day, I have been eager and equally restless to know about his whereabouts. So, this is the story, okay, according to the question. So, the main elements of the short story, as I have already told you, the center character. Is that clear? So, in this story, the central character is a person around whom the story revolves. The beggar is a central character in this story. He is the hero of the story. Is that clear? And I have already told you the theme. Okay, the theme is the center inside of the story. The incident of happening to meet the beggar is the controlling idea on which the story is built. Is that clear? And another things I have already told you, the setting of the story, the time, place where the story takes place in the setting. The unnoticed dark corner opposite the school of the writer is a place where the story was set. Is that clear? And the most important thing is the plot. The plot of the story is the sequence of the events happening in the story. In this story, the efforts taken by the writer to find a job for the beggar after learning that the tragedy that brought the beggar down is the plot. Okay, so these are the few things you should remember while writing a short story. Remember, while writing a short story. Is that clear? Okay, thank you.